And we're back, and we're still doing what we were doing before. Oh yeah. And these things are still here. I'm not particularly pleased with these creatures, so I'm going to get rid of them. And not by shoving them in some nice closet. Get away from me. And just because your name's evolved doesn't mean that any shred of truth in that statement. Oh. Mo. Someone named these? Get away from me! Get those three-pronged tongues away from me! Especially you, Mo! Wait, I can target his tongue. His tongue is currently crippled. Okay. Mo is empty. I can't tell which ones are dead and which ones are alive. Stop walking in single file lines. What are you, frickin' Only Tusken Raiders walk in single file lines. Don't touch me, thing. I don't need a close-up either. Frickin' hell. What's in the crater? Oh, people are dead. Brotherhood. You can have the rifle. I don't need it. Mission holotape. Drained. Time to get out of here before I die of radiation. And the marker map's been updated. What's the new map location? Actually, it's not far from here. Perfect. Let's go there. And Eddie, the ever stalwart... Actually, I don't think that's the right term. Whatever. The ever useful companion shows up just in the right place. Am I actually going the right way? No, actually I'm not. I should have gone through... here. God, why would I... Meh. I don't want to go through the radiation pit where all the weird human centipedes are. I know they're called centaurs, but they don't even look like a horseman. They just look like a human centipede to me. They're like Jawas. Disgusting creatures. Is that a corpse? It's a corpse. It's a dead prospector. She had money and bullets for a gun that has literally the crappiest damage of all time. I mean, I'm sure there's a few other weapons in this game that have even worse damage, but... Hey, what's this? Apparently I've discovered Hidden Valley. Even though I'm nowhere near where it's supposed to be, but it's to the right. So that's good to know. Now, what's this thing? Crashed vertebrate. I have no idea why I decided to search this. I know this wasn't here before. So this has to be part of that Enclave mod, because it's got the Enclave symbol on it. Or one of the mods, there's two of them. Ah. Hidden Valley. This appears to be it. Those scorpions here are not worth my own ammunition. I'd rather run away than waste any precious plasma shots on those things. Well, they're supposed to be around here somewhere, so let's do a bunker by bunker search, because I can never remember which bunker they're in. Also, because going inside these buildings brings my companions together no matter where they're scattered across the map, as long as I've marked them to follow me. Hello, corpses. You didn't do so well, did you now? And... Nothing. Well, either there's no one here or they're all dead. Either way, whoever was or is here is no longer worried about the pile of rubble that could possibly have been dumped on them. Except these folks who are not crushed, they're just dead. Next bunker. You guys take care of them. I don't want to fight them. That would be a waste of valuable ammunition. I have no comment for those things. They're giant scorpions. What do you expect? This actually looks fairly well kept. And this looks owned. I bet this is where they are.
Stay where you are. I'm sending someone up to meet you.
Okay. That's 3 people, not someone.
Listen very closely and do as I say. Your life depends on it.
Okay.
Hand over everything you're carrying. Weapons, ammo, clothes, armor, everything. I want you stripped down to your underwear.
That's not weird or at all.
I've told you what to do. Strip off your clothes and equipment or face summary execution. Will you comply?
Fine. That's only because you got power armor and I don't feel like punching through it.
Take it all off and hand it to me. Then come inside and through the door at the rear of the chamber. Paladin Ramos is waiting for you.
That's the sound of my hollow armor going away. You pricks. And they're not going to even dress you up either. They're just going to have to put it back in your inventory eventually. Wait a frickin' minute. Wait, did I actually give him anything?
I expect to be awed by your dizzying mercantile sense, boss.
Ah, but I didn't have any ammo in my inventory, so it doesn't count. So if I gave him the lightsaber, it would have been awesome.
Where did you learn that password? And tell the truth, because I'll know if you're lying.
If you know that I'm lying, then why would you need me to tell you the truth?
An interesting story. It may even be true. Under normal circumstances, your story wouldn't make any difference. You'd be dead already. Lucky for you. Probably. Elder McNamara wants to meet you. So follow me, closely, or you'll be killed.
What a lovely what lovely people. Follow me closely or you'll be killed. Such pleasant company. I'm sure they're the kind of people you'd love to just invite over to your parents' house. Heck, you might even want to marry one of the women. I'm sure they look fine under those helmets. Note my companions still have their weapons.
I've been informed that you bring us ill tidings, stranger. Care to elaborate? That is sad news indeed.
For you.
And I thank you for making your way here to convey it to
Oh,
us.
no problem.
But now the issue remains that an outsider knows our location. You took an extreme risk in coming here. My policy towards trespassers has not been
So what's the
lenient.
buttonness?
The security of this bunker is my foremost concern, and I take pains to minimize our exposure topside. For this reason, I might be interested in contracting with an outsider who can accomplish certain tasks. Some basic, some a bit more involved.
Okay.
An NCR ranger has begun to set up post in one of the other bunkers up top, for example. I want him driven off. Understood?
That's an interesting question. Why haven't you killed him? You've got frickin' power armor and laser beams. I don't think a ranger would be much difficulty, would it, now?
Yes, we could kill him easily enough. But sometimes you can learn a great deal by observing people, both enemies and friends. Which is why it will be very interesting to observe how you choose to deal with the situation, and decide which you are, enemy or friend. Do we understand one another? Very well. I'll be interested to see how thoroughly and efficiently you carry out your mission. Paladin Ramos will escort you back to the bunker's entrance and set you loose. Notice that I said loose, not free. You are not free to carry the secret of this bunker's location beyond Hidden Valley, until I'm convinced that you're capable and dependable. To underscore this point, you'll be fitted with an explosive collar. Wander off and it will detonate. Focus on your mission, and you'll be fine.
Well, that's not threatening in the least.
You'll find your equipment in the chest to your right. Don't bother coming back until you've dealt with the ranger.
To be quite honest, if I really wanted to, and if this was hardcore, I could probably survive in Hidden Valley just with this weapon allotment. First things first. I could beat him senseless with the shovel. That would be interesting. What to use on him? Not that. That's ammo's expensive and... Ooh. This should be more than enough. Hopefully. So which bunker is he in? I hope I have the right quest equipped. Nope. Let's fix that. Because I'm not searching the entire valley for one bunker. I would never have started over this direction. I would have circled around the entire frickin' valley in the wrong direction before I even got close to it. Gotta be kidding me. Where is he? Great, I can't get him because he's outside the valley, and if I walk outside, that collar's probably gonna go boom and throw my head so high in the air that I'll probably hit the moon and fall back. Or just splatter on the moon and turn it red. I'm sure that'd be a nice color. Red moon. Doodly doo, doodly da, doodly doo. Interesting. That's annoying. None of this stuff is owned, apparently, so I'll take the food. I'll leave it alone for now. I don't want to piss him off at the moment. Though I will take your ammunition. You seem well stocked, actually. I don't want your dirty water, just your clean one. What's in that sack? Ooh, I love noodles. Alright. And... yeah, I'm gonna give you some of my spare building supplies.
I expect to be awed by your dizzying mercantile
I expect to
sense,
be
boss.
highly disappointed with my dizzying sense of mercantile. Now where's the bloke? Still outside the confines of this place. Read journal. And then... Ooh, he has to get back early. Okay, that's nice. Which means it's 3 in the frickin' afternoon. Which means this guy's gonna have to start coming back soon. I'll just take another nap. Make it 2 hours. This game's version of early probably is like 5 or 6 in the morning. I just have to kill some time while he comes here. And why am I over encumbered? Oh, I tapped the caps lock button, which for me makes me walk. I guess I'll wait for him at the entrance, because that's something to do. Come on, gang, let's go. Not coming yet. Actually looks okay, having the Enclave and the hollow suit together. Doesn't look half bad. Move to the next rock, because we feel like a scout. Does this guy even move at all? I can't leave this fence. I think. Maybe he'll let me go out to meet him? I highly doubt that, though. Let's give it a shot. It's not beeping. Then again, this is a video game, it might as well just explode on impact. He's running at me! Quick, guys, get inside the gate! That'll stop him! Damn that whippersnapper! Actually, we're doing well in ammunition for this thing. That's nice. But for this... Alright, you. Wait, did he... He's not even looking at me. You.
Thought you'd sneak up on me,
The
you
hell's
filthy
with you?
powder ganger? Huh. Got some stones on you, son. I like that. What can I do for you?
Yeah, who are you?
Dobson's my name. I'm an NCR ranger operating out of Camp McCarran north of here. Reading man by birth, though.
Reading man?
Well, I thought I might set up a safe house in one of the bunkers here. Between the remote location and the dust storms, I figured it was ideal. Of course, seems a lot less remote since you showed up. Plus, I haven't been able to get my radio working, and a safe house is no good without one. I reckon I'll stick around a while, patrol for troublemakers, see if I can get that radio working. Oh, and in your expert opinion...
Because I'm
why
here
would
for
that be?
starters.
Criminal scum that have infested this region, attacking caravans and regular folk just passing through. The dangerous ones are roamers, though there's another group that mostly stays put over at the
Okay, I
prison
killed them.
southwest of here. Or so they did, till NCR brass finally mustered up enough troops to take out the trash. Wish I could have
NCR
been
didn't do
there.
anything. That was me. And I was leveling.
Standard practice. Rangers operate on our own most of the time, and that's how we like it. Usually we call in our positions to McCarran to be relayed to other Rangers, but I can handle myself. I'm sure as hell not going to lose any sleep on account of a goddamn broken down radio, but it will shorten my stay if I can't fix it. Bye.
Well, get in your little bunker. Don't want your body just cluttering up the valley. Then again, if you're going to walk into a rock like that, we may as well make you one with the rock by liquefying your sorry ass. Come on. No, don't talk to me. Get in the bunker. I was trying to save you, but I obviously don't have the speech check for that. Then again, that's the whole point of this. Okay, he's in the bunker. Let's kill the sucker. Is there any silent way of killing him? Ah, yes. The lightsaber.
This crouch walking is hell on my back, boss.
I wish I had saber throw. That'd be so useful. Just throw that thing into his back. Nyup, 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 nyup. But then melee weapons are probably not the best of things to throw at. Even though they are almost all silent kills. I am terribly sorry. I did not mean to kill you. I really wish we could have resolved this in a better way. And now I can't even use this as a freaking place to... Maybe his body will disappear. Screw it, I'm angry. Haha! Actually, you know what? I could have just smashed it in the first place and saved his frickin' life. I should have thought of that in the first place. But, on the other hand, I probably get the experience from killing him more than from smashing a radio, as you probably noticed. So... I don't know. I can't say worth it, but... Because if I said worth it, that would just devalue a human life. And even though he's a video game character, the whole point of role-playing is to try and treat everyone as if they were real. Not that the fact that the main character can eat bullets like... I don't know. Like any other video game character.
Stand back from the door.
I killed the bastard. That's the report. If I came back beforehand, you just detonate the collar because you knew I hadn't done it. You're sneaky, tricky, and you probably have some way of figuring out whether I did it or not.
How did you resolve the situation with the Ranger? How do you know he won't be missed? That other Rangers won't come looking for him? Or NCR patrols? Did you just make matters worse? Indeed he did. The collar includes a microphone, you see. Part of the test. Had you told him the location of this bunker, for example, well, let's just say we
And you have an
wouldn't be
entire
having
patrol
this
dead.
conversation. Given the circumstances, termination was the best option. So your actions demonstrated loyalty, good judgment, and
Snuck up on him
prowess
and stabbed him in the back. That's not
Since
prowess.
you completed your assigned task, I will allow you to come and go from the bunker freely. So let's get that collar off you. There, that's better, I hope. Now that we have that bit of unpleasantness out of the way, there is a matter that I would like to discuss with you. Stop by the command room when you can. Oh, and bear in mind, if you end up betraying us, we will know it.
You don't
There
leave
will
the
be
bunker
no
ever.
mercy.
How are you supposed to know it?
What I wish to discuss with you can wait for once I get settled in the command room, outsider.
Go on.
Hardin
Who's
is a tough
Hardin?
man, but fair. I
Why are
feel
you
him to
running?
battle any day.
Where are you running?
Hello? NCR military transmissions say the robots on the strip have been upgraded. Wish we had eyes on intel.
How can you know that I've betrayed you, but not know what's going on in the world outside at the same time? Sometimes I wonder why I don't go psychotically insane and just wipe out everything. Mostly because I want the experience from leveling up over these missions. Gains a bit more than just killing everything mindlessly, I guess. Come on, where'd you go, you prick? No.
When you first showed up on our doorstep, I'll
That's
admit
good.
at first I didn't know what to think. After giving the matter some thought, however, I've decided that an outsider could be of great use to me right now. However, I will not force you to help us. Should you refuse, you will be allowed to leave here. Though no, we will be keeping an eye on you. What do you say, outsider?
Yeah, I'll help.
Then allow me to explain our situation. This bunker is currently locked down, allowing no entry or exit.
Of
with
course.
you being one of the few exceptions. In exceptional cases, teams are sent out to investigate sites or retrieve materials deemed too important to ignore. 3 such teams have gone missing recently, and the news of their disappearance has not yet been widely spread to avoid undue concern. In order to maintain the peace and adhere to the
Okay.
strictures of the lockdown, while that is disheartening news,
Okay.
there remains hope. I'm glad I can count on you.
I know, I found one.
Oh, and what? The
Okay.
shielding of the bunker
Okay.
prevents us. Should our... I've given... You won't be allowed to purchase any prohibited equipment, but hopefully some of what's available
Do you have 50
will
MG
prove
rounds?
useful to
I could
you.
use 50 MG rounds. Ripcon and Nellis.
So, you're the outsider that's
Hello,
been given
Hardin.
leave to wander around freely. Desperate times
I
call
guess
for
they do.
desperate measures, I guess. Name's Hardin. I'm the head paladin of this chapter, and I think we might be able to help each other out. I don't know what the Elder talked to you about, but I can tell you this chapter is in trouble. And he's at the center of it. Are you
Yeah,
willing
why
to
should I
listen?
trust you?
Why should you trust the Elder? I'd recommend listening to both of us, and choosing whom to trust for yourself.
Somewhat valid argument.
So are you willing to listen?
More validity than some arguments I've heard from this game.
As you may have already heard, this entire base is under a state of lockdown. No one
And
goes
me.
out except small patrols at night. Most of the chapter has been sealed in here for years. And those few who are outside when the lockdown
That's
was
harsh.
initiated are forbidden from returning.
No
Morale
shit.
has plummeted as time has gone by. And many of our current paladins haven't seen combat
So you're
outside of
stormtroopers.
training simulations. And all because of the Elder's explicit order
That's
that
his
no
problem.
one be allowed in or out. The only way things will
So
change
you.
is if the new Elder is installed. I would. I'm the senior-most paladin in the chapter, and have more combat experience than any two others here put together. I'd gladly support another candidate, but no one has the courage to step forward and make the attempt, so it falls to me. I would put this chapter back on the right path.
That sounds very
I could
political.
just
I
assume
want no part of
leadership.
this.
I half expected you to say that. Should you continue dealing with the Elder and find yourself beginning to see my point of view, I'll be around.
Alright. I guess we have our orders and someone trying to get us to do what they want. So let's go shopping and then we're gonna go save the actual mission for the episode. I just do love shopping. Not really. Takes up way too much time. Open sesame. You, woman, tell me.
The word came down from the Elder that I'm to offer you some of our lesser wares. As if I didn't have other matters on my mind. Our patrols are always bringing more stuff in.
2030
Take
caps,
a look.
very specific. Ammo. 50 MG rounds. Hello there, I've been missing you. Let's see, what can I sell you back to get my $1,000 back? Actually, let's check my ammunition. They don't like those. Weapons that use 357. Generally, I don't use those. I think I use everything else, though. To some degree, at least. So that'll do for now. Let's see if I can get some of the other crap from my companions. I'm not really satisfied yet, okay?
Another satisfied customer.
I'm not done with you.
I expect to be awed by your dizzying mercantile
You are
sense,
just gonna be
boss.
disappointed. I'm sorry, mate. Where's that floating eyeball? Come here, you. Random 9mm pistols. Random revolvers. An incinerator. Oh, I'm gonna need that for repair purposes. A pulse mine, because I never use them. And a super sledge. Perfect. I'm looking to earn some
Hi there.
back.
Looking to spend some caps? Our patrols are always bringing more stuff
I
in.
don't know how many of
Take a
them I
look.
will get back, but I'm gonna try. Is this really that worthless to you? I understand varmint rifles not meaning much, because those are pieces of junk anyways. But still. Alright, take a couple grenades. I can probably get more later. Actually, I know I can get more. It's not like they have limited supply. And I'm sure I have some junk, something crappy on here. Maybe I don't. I have no stim packs, so I can't sell those. Aw. So I'm at a deficit, actually. You're welcome.
Thanks.
You still win in the end.
Later.
And like that, though, I'm not really too concerned, because I've been having a pretty good up-looking sort of streak with my money for quite a while, so it kind of makes sense that this kind of thing would happen. And up here we go, and they need guards up here. That's actually pretty smart. Knowing me, just the destruction I wrought from existing. And it's sandy like none other. Come on, people. For some inexplicable reason, this prototype blue lightsaber seems to be actually a rather good choice. Now let's see, where are we going? Repcon headquarters is fairly close. Nellis Air Force Base sounds like a bad place because there's people called the Boomers who live there and they just blow crap up. So, in the next episode, we're going to actually take care of Repcon and maybe get to near Nellis because I'm not touching that thing yet. See you then.